Welcome to TTtravel, where soul-stirring journeys begin. Today, we take you to Ethiopia, the jewel in the Horn of Africa, where ancient history blends with vibrant culture and majestic nature. Ethiopia is a symphony of time, from the rock churches of Lalibela to the vibrant rhythms of the Enkutatash festival. As the Cradle of Mankind, Ethiopia boasts an uncolonized heritage, carrying the souls of the kingdoms of Aksum and Solomon. Lush green plateaus, sparkling lakes, and the blazing Danakil volcano invite adventurous souls. Ethiopians welcome you with fragrant coffee ceremonies and Tina Yistaline smiles. TTtravel will guide you through stories of people, culture, and nature, where every step is a discovery, every moment is a memory. Get ready to let Ethiopia engrave itself in your heart, turning the journey into an endless dream. Located in the Horn of Africa, Ethiopia is a landlocked country bordering Eritrea, Djibouti, Somalia, Kenya, South Sudan, and Sudan, located at 9 degrees north latitude, 39 degrees east longitude. With an area of 1.1 million square kilometers, Ethiopia is a bridge between East Africa and the Middle East, near strategic seaports, promoting trade since the Aksum Empire. The capital, Addis Ababa, the political and diplomatic center, is the headquarters of the African Union, AU, and more than 90 international organizations such as the UN, UNDP. This location makes Ethiopia the gateway to East Africa, where culture, trade, and history intersect. Ethiopia's terrain is a picture of contrasts, the central plateau at 2,000 to 3,000 meters, with Ras Dashen at 4,543 meters, the highest peak in East Africa, flanked by the Danakil Valley, one of the lowest and hottest points on Earth. The Blue Nile, which flows from Lake Tana and contributes 81% of the Nile's water, is the lifeblood of agriculture and hydroelectric power. The climate is varied, from temperate in the highlands to scorching in the lowlands, with dry, October-May, and rainy, June-September, seasons. Its strategic location helped Ethiopia resist colonialism and maintain its independence in the 19th century scramble for Africa. From the maritime Silk Road of Aksum to the modern ports of Djibouti, Ethiopia remains a crossroads of history and modernity, inviting you to explore the pulse of a resilient and diverse nation. Ethiopia is a natural paradise where plateaus, valleys, and lakes create a majestic landscape. The Simien Mountains, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, with their steep cliffs and lush grasslands, are home to gelada baboons, lammergeier birds, and the rare walia ibex. The Awash Valley, with its arid deserts and rolling grasslands, is home to white rhinos, cheetahs, and more than 400 species of birds. Lake Ziwe, in the Rift Valley, sparkles with flamingos and pelicans, creating a vibrant ecological landscape. Awash National Park, with its majestic waterfalls and hot springs, offers a wildlife experience. Lake Langano, with its red sand and clear blue water, is the perfect place to swim, kayak, or camp under the stars. The Bale Mountains, with their Afro-alpine grasslands at 4,000 meters, are home to the Nyala and Ethiopian wolves, Africa's rarest animals. Reserves such as Chibra Churchura protect elephants, buffalo, and more than 1,200 endemic plant species, from palm trees in the Omo Valley to herbs on the Amhara Plateau. Ethiopia is committed to conserving its natural resources through initiatives such as reforestation in the Tigray region, combating erosion, and climate change. Eco-tours in Simien and Bale not only get you close to the ecosystems but also support local communities by creating jobs. Every landscape in Ethiopia is a story, from misty mountains to windswept grasslands, inviting you to immerse yourself in the raw beauty where nature touches the heart and inspires an appreciation for life. Ethiopia is the cradle of humanity, with 4-million-year-old fossils in the Afar region where the Australopithecus evolved. The Aksum Empire, 1st to 7th centuries, was a global trading hub, trading silk with Rome and India. Converting to Christianity in 330, Aksum left behind a legacy of rock churches and the Garima Gospel manuscripts from the 4th to 6th centuries. After the decline of Aksum, the Zagwe dynasty, 10th to 13th centuries, built the Lalibela rock churches, a UNESCO World Heritage Site. The Solomonic dynasty, from 1270 under Yakuno Amlek, claimed descent from King Solomon and the Queen of Sheba, and ruled until 1974. Ethiopia defeated Italy at the Battle of Adwa in 1896, becoming a symbol of African independence. However, Italy occupied it from 1936 to 1941, before Ethiopia was liberated in World War II. Emperor Haile Selassie modernized the country, but drought and instability led to a 1974 coup by the Derg, who established a socialist regime under Mengistu Haile Mariam. The 1983 to 1985 famine claimed 1 million lives, leading to the fall of the Derg in 1991. Today, Ethiopia is a federal parliamentary republic, having survived the Tigray Civil War, 2020 to 2022, to build for the future. Ethiopia's history is a story of resilience, from ancient kingdoms to modern independence, inviting you to explore its indomitable legacy. Ethiopian culture is a vibrant tapestry of more than 80 ethnic groups, from the Sidama in the south to the Afar in the desert. The ancient Guizi language forms the basis of its religious literature, while Amharic, Oromo, and Tigrinya are the main languages of communication. Orthodox Tewahedo Christianity, Islam, and indigenous beliefs add to the diverse spiritual landscape. The coffee ceremony, with its intoxicating aroma from the roasted beans and the jabina, is a symbol of togetherness, where families and friends share joy and stories. Ethiopian music, with its Masenko and Asmari vocals, carries the traditional sound, while modern pop enlivens Addis Ababa. Gurajigna dances, with their rhythmic movements, are the soul of the festivals. Nedala embroidery and goatskin paintings reflect the craftsmanship of the artisans. Kanso textiles, with their geometric patterns, are a UNESCO World Heritage Site. The Oromo Ericha Festival, held on Lake Ora in Bishoftu, celebrates nature with flowers and song. Dilla Market in Sidama is a place to exchange fabrics, pottery, and jewelry, showcasing the richness of the culture. Cultural centers in Bahir Dar offer dance and music classes, helping to preserve the heritage for the younger generation. Ethiopian culture is the heartbeat of the community, from fireside songs to colorful festival costumes, inviting you to immerse yourself in the diversity and soul of the country. Ethiopia is a land of festivals where communities celebrate heritage and faith. Enkutatash, the Ethiopian New Year, in September, is ablaze with yellow daisies, dances, and bonfires across the highlands. People exchange gifts and sing, welcoming spring. Meskel, commemorating the discovery of the True Cross, lights up Addis Ababa with huge bonfires, religious ceremonies, and eskista dancing. Timkat, in January, reenacts baptisms with parades where priests carry replicas of the Ark of the Covenant through the streets, attracting thousands of worshippers. Ericha, celebrated in Bishoftu, is a time for the Oromo people to give thanks to nature at Lake Ora, with songs and fresh flowers. Ashinda in Tigray, for young women, is a stage for singing, dancing, and showing off traditional dress. Buha, commemorating the transfiguration of Jesus, brings fire rituals and chants in Amhara. Gizhen Mariam in Wallo, with its pilgrimages to the mountains, is a symbol of the Christian faith. Each festival is an opportunity for the community to come together, from elders telling stories to children singing and dancing. Cultural centers in Gondar host dance and festival music workshops, allowing visitors to experience their heritage. Ethiopia preserves its festivals through education programs and art sponsorships. From the drums of Timkat to the daisies of Enkutatash, Ethiopian festivals are a symphony of joy, inviting you to join the pulse of the country. Ethiopian cuisine is a taste journey, reflecting the richness of the land. Injera, a flatbread made from teff, is the heart of the meal, accompanied by mazur wat, a lentil stew spiced with Berbera peppers. Awais tibs, grilled lamb in a chili sauce, is rich in flavor, while Bayayutu, a vegan platter of beans, vegetables, and potatoes, is a popular choice during the Christian Lenten season. Gomen, steamed vegetables with garlic and ginger, is a refreshing side dish. Ethiopian coffee, from the Kaffa region, is a World Heritage Site. The coffee ceremony, with beans roasted on site and brewed in a jabina, is a deeply cultural experience that lasts for hours. The Awasa market in the south offers teff, dried chilies, herbs, and fruits, adding variety to the cuisine. Drinks like Itmit, a nutritious wheat porridge, and Suwa, a traditional corn beer, round out the meal. Fitfit, injera mixed with a spicy sauce, is a breakfast favorite. Addis Ababa restaurants like Dash and combine food with live music and traditional dance, making for a complete experience. A women's cooperative in Sidama produces the spice berbera, supporting the local economy. Ethiopian cuisine is a story of the land, from the teff fields of Oromia to the vegetable gardens of Amhara, inviting you to savor the flavors and culture with every bite of rich injera and aromatic cup of coffee. Ethiopia, with more than 80 ethnic groups, is the soul of the country. The Oromo, Amhara, and Tigray have their own traditions, but are united in their national pride. Hospitality is expressed through the greeting Tina Yistaline and a shared meal over a plate of injera. Ethiopians are storytellers, passing on their history through poetry, song, and the communal gathering of coffee. Ethiopian women are a force for change, from growing teff in Oromia to managing cooperatives in Awasa. They wear embroidered Netala robes, expressing their cultural identity and individuality. Men often farm, raise livestock, or trade, maintaining traditional livelihoods. Children, with their bright smiles, are the future of the country, although many in remote areas still need educational support. Ethiopia increased school enrollment from 20% in 1990 to 85% in 2015, with scholarship programs for girls and mobile schools for the nomadic Afar. The Kanso community, with its terraced architecture, represents harmony with nature. The Afar people of Danakil, who live in harsh environments, are a symbol of resilience, trading salt via camel caravans. Ethiopians unite through festivals and rituals, from Timkat to Eritrea, creating community strength. They are the heart of the country, inviting you into their story, from their warm smiles to their perseverance through hardship. Addis Ababa, Ethiopia's capital, is a modern hub with the Ethnography Museum and the Holy Trinity Cathedral, home to royal heritage. The Awasa market in the south, with its fresh fish, textiles, and fruit, is a bustling hub of commerce. Lalibela, a Christian sanctuary, famous for its 11th–12th century stone churches, is a place of pilgrimage and exploration. Aksum, with its 24-meter-high ancient obelisks, is a window into the mighty Aksum Empire. Gondar, the Camelot of Africa, boasts the UNESCO-listed Fazil Gebi Castle, which tells the story of Solomon's reign. Bahir Dar, on Lake Tana, is the starting point for journeys to ancient monasteries and the Awash Falls. Mekelle in Tigray, with its salt market and Al-Najashi Museum, is the cultural hub of the north. Dire Dawa, with its colonial architecture and Kafra market, is a crossroads for trade with Djibouti. Each city is a chapter in Ethiopia's story, from the bustling pace of Addis Ababa to the spiritual atmosphere of Lalibela. Cultural centers in Harar host exhibitions and craft workshops, giving visitors a deep understanding of the heritage. These cities are the heartbeat of Ethiopia, where modernity and tradition intertwine, inviting you to explore diversity through bustling streets and ancient ruins. Ethiopia is a pioneer in sustainable tourism, protecting nature and communities. Eco-tours in Awash National Park support rhino conservation and create jobs for local people. Organic farms in Debre Zeit provide food for lodges, reducing environmental impact. Ethiopia has planted more than 5 billion trees since 2019, leading the world in combating desertification and protecting agricultural land in Oromia and Amhara. Kanso Village, with its terraced architecture, is a model of community tourism where visitors learn basket weaving and support the local economy. Omo River protection programs ensure water for local people and the valley ecosystem. Tourism in the Awash Valley encourages waste reduction and archaeological protection. The government promotes the Green Legacy Initiative, inviting visitors to plant trees in Tigray, contributing to the fight against climate change. Ecolodges in Langano use solar energy and recycled materials, reducing emissions. Water management challenges in tourism are addressed through smart irrigation projects in Sidima. Women's cooperatives in Kanso produce handicrafts from woven baskets to textiles, providing sustainable income. Sustainable tourism in Ethiopia is committed to preserving heritage, from the Awash grasslands to Kanso culture, inviting you on a meaningful journey where every step contributes to a green future. Ethiopian art is a legacy of centuries of creativity. The vellum paintings at the Debre Damo Monastery, dating back to the 6th century, showcase ancient Christian art in vibrant colors. The hand-carved pottery of Awasa, made by Sidima women, is a traditional style. Gondar textiles, such as the pure white gabi, are hand-woven on wooden looms and have a spiritual significance in ceremonies. Hadar silver jewelry, with its intricate geometric designs, is a Somali and Oromo heritage. Kanso Market sells carved wooden chairs and woven palm baskets, reflecting generations of craftsmanship. Debre Zeit Village hosts embroidery workshops where visitors learn how to create patterns on nettles, supporting local artisans. Art events in Addis Ababa, such as the exhibition at the Ethnography Museum, showcase modern paintings and traditional crafts, connecting the past with the present. The Cultural Center in Bahir Dar offers wood carving and weaving classes, preserving heritage for the younger generation. Ethiopian art bridges the ancestral and the modern, from ancient monastery murals to modern market textiles. Each work tells a story, from the hands of the artisan to the soul of the community. Visitors can take home Kanso baskets or gabi shirts as souvenirs of Ethiopian creativity, inviting them to touch the country's enduring heritage and feel its pulse. Coffee is the economic heart of Ethiopia, which is considered the birthplace of coffee. With over 50% of its GDP coming from agriculture, coffee is the largest export, grown in the Sidima, Yirgacheffe, and Harar regions. Farm tours in Yirgacheffe allow for experiences like fruit picking, bean roasting, and traditional coffee ceremonies. In addition to coffee, teff, corn, wheat, and sorghum form the basis of the cuisine, with teff being the main ingredient for injera. Ethiopia has the largest cattle herd in Africa, providing meat, milk, and leather. Mercado and Dilla markets are where agricultural products such as oilseeds, cotton, and fruits converge, reflecting the richness of the land. More than 85% of the workforce is engaged in agriculture, with women playing a large role in cooperatives, distributing coffee and teff. The Planting for Food and Jobs program provides seeds and technology, increasing productivity and improving livelihoods. However, drought and lack of investment in modern agriculture are challenges. The cut flower industry in Ziwe, with government support, creates jobs and promotes exports to Europe. Ethiopian agriculture is a story of land and people, inviting you to explore from coffee fields to table, where each coffee bean tells a story of heritage and aspirations. Ethiopia, through the lens of TTtravel, is a symphony of history, nature, and culture. From the majestic Simeon Plateau to the rock churches of Lalibela, from the fragrant coffee ceremony to the vibrant Nkutatash festival, Ethiopia is an invitation to explore. Its indomitable history, from the Aksum Empire to the victory of Adwa, is a testament to its resilient spirit. Ethiopians, with their hospitality and salam smiles, make up the soul of the country. When you leave Ethiopia, you take with you memories of Yirgacheffe coffee, Eskista dances, and the story of the Ark of the Covenant. TTtravel proudly leads you on a journey where every moment is a memory. Ethiopia promises to stay in your heart like an endless dream. Come back, because Ethiopia is always waiting with new mysteries and open arms.